chicken, what I've done is I've taken my chicken from Aldi, and I'll just show you. This is my chicken here, and all I've done is I've cut the spine out the back of it from one end to the other end with a pair of kitchen scissors, and all I'm going to do is turn it over and splay it out and give it a bit of a push to flatten it. That's all I've done with it. And this makes sure that the chicken will cook evenly in the oven. It's called spatchcock chicken. So what I'm going to do now is make a marinade for it with my ingredients that I got from Aldi, and we're going to pop that in and pop it in the oven. So I'll be back when I've done that. Make sure you wash your hands. Okay, so to do this marinade, we're doing a rosemary and garlic marinade. I'm going to take a couple of my sprigs of rosemary from my rosemary that I bought. Now it's up to you how much rosemary you use. It is quite a strong herb, so I would recommend maybe 2 sprigs. I've got 2 small ones, so I'm going to add 1 more. Here we go. And we're going to chop that up and pop it into a pestle and mortar. You don't actually need a pestle and mortar for this, it's just for ease. You can actually just mix it all together in a bowl, which is probably easier, to be fair. But chop your rosemary up nice and small. Make sure you always keep your hand on top of your knife, nowhere else please. We don't want cut off fingers, and you're less likely to have a problem with your knife if you keep it sharp. So make sure you keep it sharp, guys. You can buy sharpening tools all over the place. That's it. Okay, when you've got it down to a desired amount or desired size, which in this instance is just roughly chopped, pop it into your bowl. You could use dried rosemary for this as well, it's not a problem. Add to that some garlic. I'm using garlic salt because that's all I've got in, but if you've got fresh garlic, about 2 to 4 cloves of garlic. So I'm going to put about 2 teaspoons of garlic in there, and we need some brown sugar. So we're going to add about 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. So that's 1, 2. Salt and pepper, always. Now remember, this is covering your whole chicken, so quite a bit of salt and quite a bit of pepper. You do need to season your chicken, so don't forget that. Okay. As well, we're going to add 1 tablespoon of red wine vinegar. Let's not dirty anything else. Red wine vinegar. If you don't have red wine vinegar, then please use apple cider vinegar, white wine vinegar, or at a push balsamic, depends if you like it, and a tablespoon of oil. It can be olive oil or vegetable oil. I'm just using garlic oil here because it's what I've got in my hand, and it'll ramp up the garlic as well. So I'm going to give that a little muddle. As I say, this would do fine in a bowl, so don't worry about that. All this is doing is just making sure it's all getting amalgamated. You could also add lemon to this if that's what you want to do. So set your oven to gas mark 4-5. Dry off your chicken. Okay, I'll just go and wash my hands. Bring the chicken over. And we're going to apply our marinade to our chicken. Just get rid of that. This is going in the wash, so don't worry. You could also add chilli to this if you so wish. That would be nice. Garlic, rosemary and chilli would be delicious. I'm just keeping it easy with the stuff that I've got from Aldi. Right, make sure you rub it in. And make sure you coat your chicken completely with this, because this is going to give your chicken the flavour that it needs. Because we've dried it off, it is sticking a lot better. If you want, you could put it underneath the skin. I'm not going to do that because I'm lazy. Ideally, you'd want this to sit for an hour, but I haven't got the time to do that. So we're just going to pop it in the oven all the way down. Okay, and I'm going to reserve a little bit of this marinade for later, just to baste it again, really. I'll wash the spoon first though. Okay, that's that. And I'm going to pop this in the oven for approximately an hour. So I've taken my chicken out of the oven. This has been in about an hour and 20. Because I moved some potatoes onto the top. I'm just going to check the temperature. So pop it into the deepest part. So it needs to go in for a little tiny bit more, I would have said. So I'm going to pop that just underneath my potatoes. And these are my potatoes. These are just chunked potatoes with a bit of oil, some garlic, salt and some rosemary on, and they've been in the oven underneath the chicken for about an hour, and I've moved them around now to these on the top and the chicken underneath, and raised the temperature to cook the potatoes even more. And I've put my veg on to boil, about half a bag of my mixed vegetable medley that I bought at Aldi, and I'm going to wait for that to cook. So this is my chicken. I'm going to let it rest for about 10 minutes and then I'm going to carve it. My vegetables are ready and my potatoes are just staying warm in the oven while I do this job here. And this is what it turned out like. Chicken and vegetables with roasted potatoes. Hope you enjoy it. Peace out.